All right, our Discovery Kids families, I want to share with you a calendar that we have taken from the school district. We've personalized it and we've created it in a Google document that you can edit. The purpose of this is so that you can communicate to us throughout the school year, specifically regarding School District 51 non-school days, like teacher planning days, Thanksgiving, Christmas break, and those kind of things. Whether or not your child or children are going to be needing care. Now, this is specifically for families with kiddos in our preschool, pre-K, or elementary, like kindergarten and school age. The purpose of this is because we have kids that are in first, second, third grade kindergarten or go to the district for preschool that are not with us on a typical day, yet they need these non-school days. We've got a big school age program, so we want to try to accommodate them. And by accommodating them on these non-school days, we can often accommodate a lot of our families who have preschoolers that would prefer just to take that day off. So that's the purpose of that. If that makes sense to you, definitely keep watching because you may save hundreds of dollars through the school year. So Thanksgiving, for example, we're always closed at the district Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The last couple of years, we've been closed on the following Monday. We have not been closed. The school district's been closed. And so if you communicate to us for your preschooler who's probably 3.5 or 4 years old, that you're not going to be there and we can fill his spot, we will give you a credit. It's first come, first serve. So you want to really watch this instructional part of this video that we created last year in 2020 for when COVID came out. And so this instructional video will help you understand that. Let me make some clarity also. We don't have drop-in day availability for our toddlers and our early preschool on these days because our school agers don't push kids into those younger rooms. So let me provide some clarity for who this is going to benefit and provide potential discounts for. Let's start in Fruita. If your child is in our toddler classroom, Todd 1 and Todd 2, they're 1 or 2 years old, this does not apply. If they're in our early preschool classroom, which is down the hall and to the right, okay, down the hall to the right, your child is a 3-year-old or a young 3, this doesn't apply. If your child is down the hall to the left in Fruita, which is our preschool classroom, they're probably 3.5 or 4. It applies there, and down the hall to the left, it applies for there as well. If you're in Grand Junction, our toddler room, our 1s and 2s, does not apply. Our early preschool is our red building. So currently, that's not an option to receive a discount on these non-school days. Where it becomes an option is if you're in our middle building in Fruita, your child is 3 or 4 or possibly 5 years old in our pre-K program, then this calendar is for you. Follow along, and I'm going to show you in this next little clip how to manipulate this calendar so that you can communicate to us days you need care, days you don't need care, and days you're not really sure about. Communication is the key. It's all about first come, first serve. But if I can credit you for Thanksgiving, those 3 days that we would normally be open, if I can give you a credit for those 3 days because you're going to be out of town or you have a school age and you don't need care, and I can charge another family that has to work that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with a first grader, I'm willing to do that. So we spend all kinds of time creating this system so that you can communicate to us efficiently, and then we can hopefully try to credit and communicate that you're good. All right, here's the video. I think this explanation will be really helpful. Thanks, everybody.
Well, hello, families. Hey, we have been working on a project recently, which is to create a calendar for Discovery Kids. So this calendar that you're looking at here looks almost identical to the school calendar. Well, it is. And then we've modified it to be our own calendar. So this is a bit of a trial because this is an interactive calendar. And the original intention was to specifically help communicate with families on non-school days, specifically for our school agers, so we know which school agers are needing care on non-school days. But in addition to that, for our preschool and pre-K kindergarten kiddos to help communicate with us if you're going to be at our program or needing care on school breaks. There's a lot that's circulating right now about remote learning. I'm going to address that in a different. I want to show you how to use this calendar to communicate with us. This is pretty cool. All right, so today is November 6th. Here we are down at the bottom left, November 6th. Coming up in a few weeks is Thanksgiving break. We have the 23rd, 4th, and 5th. And for the first time, they're keeping us out on Monday the 30th. Looks like that's high school's in session. It's an elementary and middle school in service. Here's what you do. I'm going to put Shad, my son, okay? So type your kiddo's name here. It will also appear at the top of this. Each calendar will be shared individually with our families. If you get a calendar, please share it back with us, okay? We have to individually create these. So here's how this works. You see this parent key right here? NC yellow means needing care. I'm going to copy this. So I'm on a desktop computer. I'm going to hit Control C, or you can right click and hit copy, okay? So I'm going to paste this on any non-school days when I need care. And this is what we need you, want you, asking you to do. So let's say you need the 24th and 25th. So you're going to paste that there for us. And let's say you don't need care on that Monday the 23rd. If you're a school ager that normally comes on a Monday, we need you to tell us whether you need care or whether you do not need care. So NA is not attending, okay? We need you to communicate on that Monday over here too. So maybe you're good on both of those Mondays, okay? I can just copy this NC again. I can roll into December. And let's say you need care all 3 days before Christmas. The house here represents days that we are closed. Discovery Kids is closed on these days here. So, and let's say you need care over the entire break. You're just going to paste that on there for us for the entire break. Come back up to January. We're closed here, which is New Year's Day. And let's say you need care both of these days. So the 4th, the school district is closed. And then no schools in session, teacher work day on the 5th of January. And let's say you need all of that. And you go, well, spring break, I'm not really sure. You could put uncertain there, okay? But let's say on these days here, you know that you do not need care. Go ahead. This is a cut and paste thing. We teach your kids to do this all day long. So we're going to ask you to do a bunch of cut and paste here for us, all right? Focus. This is really for non-school day communication. We might expand this for parents to be able to say, oh, by the way, my kid's not going to be there next Thursday, Friday, November 19th and 20th. Those things could happen, but right now this is focused on communication for non-school days. So let us know, copy, paste. If you have any trouble with copying and pasting or cutting and pasting, ask your preschooler. I'm sure one of their teachers at Discovery has given them some good instruction on that. All right. If you have any special comments, throw them down here. Type them up in here. Not sure about spring break. Okay. So you can just let us know what's happening. I think that's it. There you go for a little orientation. And please, please get this done as soon as possible. So we really have to have a couple weeks notice in order to accommodate and plan for the end of November. But now we can take and plan and look forward into December and so forth. And then we've got a couple ideas on how we'll communicate back with you and confirm whether, you have that care approved or not. But all of your work here gets sent over to a master sheet automatically into a separate roster so we can look and see all of our kiddos in every classroom and see whether they're needing care, not attending, or uncertain. Okay? I think this is really going to help a lot of eliminate a lot of emails back and forth where we're always asking you about non-school days and whether you'll be coming or not. So please, please, please cut and paste for us, make our job a lot easier. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day.
One other thing for you. If you have a Hotmail, a Yahoo, an iCloud, an MSN email that we are sharing this calendar to, you can see the calendar, but unless you're signed into your Google account, you can't edit it. I've got good news. Less than 3 minutes, you can set up a Google Doc account so you can open up Google Documents. I've put a link to a video to show you how to do that. It's in the description of this video. That video is 1.5 minutes long. Watch that. takes you 3 minutes. Quick, set up a Google Doc account for yourself, and you'll be able to edit this calendar. And I promise you, the 5 minutes you're going to spend could save you a lot of money, could accommodate a lot of other families. So thank you for your commitment. We really appreciate your partnership in helping us know whether you're needing care, not needing care on these non-school days. Appreciate you. All right, thanks so much.